Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Blyth save. First off, apologies that the videos on this series have been a little bit sparse in the last couple of weeks or so. They've been a little bit irregular. I'm going to try and get it back to as much as I can. Basically, last week I actually went up to Anfield to watch Liverpool v Porto, which didn't leave a lot of room for recording. It's pretty poor planning on my part, but it was a bit last minute. Really enjoyed myself. So going back to the actual save, today we've got games against Forest Green away and then Billericay at home. Billericay, obviously, we played a lot last year as they beat us to the VNL title. And they're actually third in the league with us just behind them in fourth. So both of the newly promoted teams doing very well so far. Since the last time we met, which was a 2-0 win at Aldershot and then a 3-2 home win over Stevenage, form has actually been quite mixed, to be fair. We drew 0-0 with Carlisle away, which wasn't really a bad result. Lost to Nottingham Forest in the Checker Trade Trophy, which I really don't care about. Only lost on penalties there, it's worth noting. Then lost 1-0 at home to Colchester, and then lost again 2-1 to Chesterfield. So we had 3 defeats in a row and 4 games without a victory. But we followed up by smashing Plymouth 4-1 at home, when we beat Doncaster on penalties in the Checker Trade Trophy. And since then, it's been 2 draws against Accrington Stanley and Cheltenham away, respectively. So we're in a little bit of hit and miss form. If you actually looked at the cold light of day, it's only 2 wins in our last 8 games. So maybe the kind of feel-good factor at the start of the season is beginning to drop off a little bit. Who knows? Forest Green, I touched on it at the end of the last episode. I've actually got a small special place in my heart. I used to live out that way, and I've seen them play a lot of times. Well, not a lot of times. I've seen them play 3 or 4 times. I had a great time while I was down there. Really great club, really good atmosphere. And hopefully, I won't take it too easy on them today and we can bag ourselves a win, because we need them. I feel like one of the main problems I'm having at the moment is the actual general fitness of the team. Mainly, obviously, because that we're playing a lot of games. We're playing a lot of games back to back at the moment. There's not a lot of rest time in between. That's why I hate the Checker Trade Trophy. You can see that there's lots of mid-80s in terms of the actual conditioning at the moment, so we are struggling. So I've made a couple of changes to the lineup. McMahon's in goal, Adi Prepper, Lang, Baines and Dodd. So it's the back four from last year making the step up to League 2 as Lee Wilson drops to the bench for a rest. Mark Helm is in there with Conlon in the midfield. Those two seem to be relatively fit enough, though Mark Helm struggling slightly. Longstaff, Palmer and Simmons are in behind Gary Hooper, who leads the line today, up to 6 goals for the season, but Akira Simmons is leading the way on 11 as we speak. Interesting, they're playing a 3-4-3. This could be quite OP, because I know that 3 strikers up front last year in FM was very overpowered. I'm hoping that won't happen again today. Oh, we nearly got all full green on the Faith chat, but they've got a couple of decent players. Glenn McCauley is one we have to watch out for, and so is Turturo up front. Can't see all his stats, but I know that he's a very decent footballer. Right, away we go. Can we get back on the winning trail and keep up our playoff aspirations? Just a quick note then, really, while we're kind of playing through this, I've kind of got myself a little bit distracted because I just had a really good idea come into my head. I have been struggling a little bit with the channel recently, obviously in terms of getting out recent uploads. And because this is such a kind of like low-key save and a long-term save, it's not really generating the same sort of like new interest, if that makes any sense. Part of what I'm thinking of doing is I want to do maybe another Football Manager save as well, and I'm thinking that I might do a championship team, and there's one in particular that I have in mind, and that series will probably start soon as Forest Green get a corner. And yeah, I'd point out Glenn McCauley at the start of the episode, and he has absolutely hammered that in. Not brilliant, is it, really, viewers? In all fairness, Forest Green have literally just got relegated from the division above last year, so we're not expected to beat them, and we haven't. I've been in this stand here. I've been in that stand. So yeah, not a great start. And McCauley's in around the back. This has got a goal written all over it here. They've got so many men in the box. Oh, what a save there from Mutmon, keeping us in it. We can't handle this 3-4-3 formation. I might have to go 3 at the back. Conlon's not having a good game either. This is not going well. Simmons, he's got the pace. Come on, mate, get on the break. Oh, well done, Simmons. Yeah, I thought he'd been tackled there. Not quite. Simmons, really poor pass though. And Dolby wins that into Turturo. He's going to find McCauley. And it's 2-0. We have not been able to handle that 3 up front all day, and I'm going to make change at half time. We're going to go 3 at the back and try and see this out, I think, because we're just getting completely destroyed. It's a really poor ball from Simmons, and then there's some good interplay between the front 3. Turturo finds McCauley, first time strike into the side netting. Good finish. We are struggling. Well, it's Glenn McCauley 2, Blyth 0 at half time. We've not been in this game at all. I'm going to aggressively say, show me something else in the second half. Gary Hooper's looking stressed. I'm stressed out, mate. So it's almost like our 5-2-1-2, but we're gonna have the, well, not wing backs, we're just gonna have normal fullbacks, I think. But we need Helm and Healy in the middle of the park to try and control it a bit more. And I need to stop whatever is going on down this, well, with the front three base. Every time it gets into the front three, we're just all over the place at the back. Oh, they've changed to a 4-3-1 just after I've changed our formation. You git. Crafty from them. It's not often that they see changes in Football Magic. That's a lovely ball over the top to Gary Hooper. Can he finish? No, he can't. Arrgh, damn it. Healy whips in the corner. Baines on it. Is it there? Oh, God. Ooh, ooh. Let's bring on Disco Dan Maguire. He's coming on as well. And what we're going to do is I'm going to drop our players and we're going to go 3 up front as well. A little bit 3 up top. I've not gone 3 up top really all the way through the series. So mainly because I've never owned 3 strikers at any given moment. So why would you? But we've got to give it a go today. Maybe this will help. I don't know. I just want to try and get some kind of momentum back in the team. We're really struggling at the moment. 20 minutes to go until the final whistle, and in all fairness, we haven't really looked like creating any sort of problems for them at all here. Forest Green have been by far the more dominant side, and to be fair, you kind of expect that. I think, like I said, the kind of start to the season's wearing off, and we're having our little blip just a little bit earlier this year as Delaney makes it 3-0. Oh dear, we're getting battered now. Oh, well played, boys. Carlton Palmer. It's Cole Palmer. Great carry forward to Akira Simmons. Is he going to square it? He has to. Gary, who... Oh, it's Dan Maguire. Of course it is. It's his 5th goal of the season. Lovely little link up between him and Akira there. There's 18 minutes left. Could it be an improbable point salvage? Probably not. Lovely finish from Dan. We like that. Come on, then. Out of time here. We're nearing the last 5 minutes and we haven't looked really like challenging them again here. Although we do have a throw in our own half. Lang, we're just lacking that little bit of midfield. I think it's safe to say now that I've got only 2 in there. Well, that's a great ball over the top to Dan Maguire. If he can finish here, we're in business. Dan. To be fair, in the second half we've had the chances actually to make a bit more of a game of this. So it's good to know that we're not that far off. But oh, what a finish that is from Liam Shepherd. 4-1. 4-1's a bit harsh, I think, but that is some finish. Oh, mate. Lovely play by Jack Kane there. Finds Shepherd and he smashes it across the goal. I love the no-look save. That isn't a save. For God's sake. 4-1 in the end. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. I'm going to say to the boys, unlucky. It would have been nice to have won, but it wasn't to be our day. I didn't think we played that badly, especially second half. We kind of geared up a little bit, but that was a little bit of a lesson there. I think we got taught, and we're beginning to sort of fall a bit down the league now. You can tell we're going to start free-falling slightly. Oh, this has cheered me up. Dan Maguire becomes record league goal scorer for Blyth. 192 league goals scored by Dan Maguire in his Blyth career is a new record. It was previously held by Robbie Dale, who scored 191. Dan, you are a legend. So we're here for the day of the Billericay game. We are 4th and they are 3rd. We have, like I said, got a very good record against them. We have won both times that we have played them. Our recent form is fair, but let's be honest, if we don't win this game, it's going to go from being fair to very poor. 1 win, 3 draws and a loss in the last 5 games is not great. They're a little bit inconsistent as well. 2 losses, 2 wins and a draw. But it's better than our form. So in terms of the lineup for the last game, there's actually only 3 changes that have been made. Dan Maguire comes in for Gary Hooper up front after his goal off the bench. Alfieri comes in back at right back for Dodds, who had a bit of a mare in that one. And due to fitness reasons, Louis Lang is now dropped to the bench. Baines is playing as the no-nonsense centre-back, and Wilson returns back in to partner alongside him. Haven't played these two much with each other, actually, to be fair, Wilson and Baines. So there could be something there. Brett Pittman. At 33 years of age, he's playing for Billericay. I still love Brett Pittman. Mandeville, as always, is the man to watch out for. He has been playing particularly well for them. He got 6 goals and 1 assist already in 15 appearances. It's not a bad record, in all fairness. Even though Billericay are doing as well as we are in the league, this is a game that I would normally have put my house on us winning. We have a great record against them. We are at home as well. Come on, boys, do the business. Thank God, a highlight. Conlon on the ball now. Finds Longstaff out on the left. Yeah, he's driving at the defence here nicely. Takes it back. And then into Adi Pepra. Pepperer into Baines, and he finds Helm. Now, come on, mate. You've got the talent to find a good pass here. Helm, lovely ball over the top. Dan Maguire. Of course. Dan Maguire, back-to-back goals. 6 of the season. Dan Maguire. I love that tune. I'm so sorry about how high-pitched that just went. Lovely ball over the top by Helm. Oh, he doesn't even take a touch. He just drills it on the half volley. Oh, mate. That is beaut. God, did we need that. It's pushing us back up to 3rd at the moment. Let's be fair here. I have no real theory that we are going to... I have no conviction that we are going to finish in the playoffs, let alone in the promotion 3, okay? But the longer we can stay up there, the better. And I just don't like getting into a really bad run of form on Football Manager because it can take literally months to get out of. It is so difficult once you're into that little spiral for it to stop. It just keeps snowballing and the results keep getting worse and worse and worse. So I want to put a stop to it now, and then maybe just grind out some draws, get ourselves being back to hard to beat, and then we go again from there. I won that at half time, very happy. I'm going to patch this. I'm very pleased with the way things are going. Keep it up. We have been by far the more dominant team in this game. Billericay offered no threat. There was only that one highlight, and it was a wonderful goal from Dan. I'd happily take a very dull 1-0 win at the moment. I'd take any kind of win I could get at the moment. Right, only nearly just over 20 minutes to go. I'm going to take Cole Palmer off, and I think I'm going to bring on... I'm actually going to bring on Cameron Healy. And I'm going to drop him back, and he's going to play as a defensive mid. I'm also going to take off Dan Maguire, great as he's been, bring on Nicholas Holgren, who's a player we haven't seen on camera for quite a while. He's been complaining about a lack of game time, so I think I might as well bring him on, see what he can do. Oh, Billericay corner. Hardy whips it in. Harry Lennon's headed it in at the back post. They've offered nothing all game. Hardy. That's a great finish. Who's that there? He's missed the header. Oh, Mark Helm missed the header. He should have cleared that. So the voice to show some passion. Free kick. Healy whips it in. Oh, it's a penalty. We at least get one penalty every 2 games. We genuinely do. It's how Kira Simmons has got so many goals. Just as Forest Mean equalised as well against Cheltenham. Up comes Simmons. Simmons! Get in! Yes! This is 12th of the season. 2-1 to Blyth. No less than we've deserved. We've been the better team in this game. Be off with you, Billericay. It's a brilliant pen, considering the keeper dives the right way. It's just into the side netting. A great finish. Get in. Back up to 3rd. Come on. And there you go. A 2-1 win. An 86th minute penalty from Kira Simmons. I say we dominated the game. Actually... well, we did in terms of possession, as we always do, but we didn't make a lot with it. I think we're still lacking maybe a bit of creativity and maybe a little bit of flair. I'm going to passionately say that people have written us off today, and we've done very well to do that. Billericay are still miles ahead of us in terms of like ranking or rating or media prediction, whatever you want to call it. So that's a big result for us. Our home form is still very, very good. Blythe move into promotion contention. Don't tease me. We had 2,299 people in that game. Yeah, good. I think we give it basically a month from now. So let's come back for the Tranmere and Wickham games, both away from home. They should be quite interesting ties, to be fair, because there's a little bit of a break on the between that game against Gillingham and Tranmere. So we'll come back fully refreshed and raring to go. And we'll see where we are in the league. I have no idea really where we're going to finish. I do know that eventually this is going to tail off. And we are probably not going to finish in the promotion places. Or in the playoffs, but if we could get maybe a top half finish, that would be an incredible achievement at the start of this year, for this first season in league football. And hopefully with the finances and everything we're going to gain, we will be able to develop a lot more going forward. We have got Crewe in the FA Cup first round, and they're literally right behind us in the league, so I'm not anticipating us going through in that, especially because we're away from home. But we will see what we can do. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. I'm going to try and make sure that episodes of this series come out a lot more often and a lot more regularly. I'm going to let you know about the new series. Expect there to be one on the channel coming up soon. It probably will be a championship save, which will be quite exciting. I've got a team in mind that I think will be really good for a nice short save that's going to run maybe parallel alongside this one. So we'll see how we go. Thanks so much for watching the episode. Please do like, share and subscribe. And until I see you again, stay cool.